welcome to another video by you. As I was saying a couple of previous videos, over this week we are going to be starting and completing the Path to Perfection video, which is basically a brand new profile, really. Brand new club starting from scratch. You'll be able to see up in the top corner there. 5 games played, 3 wins, 2 losses. Basically just going from a club from scratch, starting with what the game throws at me basically in the initial packs, and working it towards see what formations work best with the lower rated players, and see how quickly we can get the team built up with just the standard functions on the game, no points added, just simply earning coins and competing in the squad battles and earning some new packs. And we'll see where we go from there. Now, as you can see at the moment, we've got a mass total of 32 players in the club. I did do the 5 games in squad battles last week, so I did finish, it was silver of some sense, just off the 3 wins. So, you know, even for a beginner, when you're getting used to your team, over 5 games I've got 2 gold packs out of it, which seems a fairly okay reward, really. So first of all, just before we go into anything, we'll open these and see exactly what we've got in the packs. Not expecting boards or anything massive, but a couple of standard golds to put in there would be okay, or maybe something we can sell of a little bit of value, just so we can add a couple of decent players in there. Obviously nobody from La Liga, nobody Spanish. Nice little artist card there to pop on one of the midfields. Healing cards, contracts, fitness is always handy at this stage of the game. Get into the second pack. Again, no boards. As I say, not expecting anything on a standard gold pack, to be honest with you. Apologies if my voice does sound a little bit drony today. Fortunately, I had a bit of a late evening with my little lad on Saturday night. Didn't go to bed till 9 o'clock Sunday morning, and then got back up with 20 plus squad battles still to foot champs games still to play on my main profile. So trying to catch up with them last night. Managed to get through a good few of them. Managed to get myself auto qualification for next week anyway, and build on the team that I am using over there. Again, the only rare that we got in that pack was the manager contracts. Let's have a quick look at stadiums. I hate stadiums with shadows on. Find them really difficult to play in. Again, nobody of sort of any use there. Now, one of the things I will say when you're first starting up is, first and foremost, always be having a look at the squad build challenges, the earlier ones, simply because you know nobody wants to be aiming to finish with a silver team. However, they are very handy to just put into your team initially, you know, to get it started. So let's see if we've got a goalkeeper line about the club that we can possibly put in here, at least to get a couple of bronze packs. Works towards either some silver upgrade packs or a couple of SBCs that are floating around. It turns out I've got, obviously I don't want to put Gil in there because he's Spanish, which is what this team is based around, so that'd be daft for me to put him in there, but I could certainly put him in. Would I get away with putting him in? Yes, I would. However, he is a Japanese league player. Obviously, we've got the Lunar New Year coming up. No, he's not. He's Korean, so we probably will put him in actually because he's lower rated. So there's a bronze reward pack for that. You know, straight off, just what we've got floating around in the club, even at this early stage. Let's have a quick look. Exchange 3 players with 12 chemistry for a bronze pack. So again, let's have a quick look at what we've got floating around in the club, if anything, to fill in here. So we need to make 12 chemistry out of 2 centre halves basically, which, and I think it was a CDM. So we'll have 2 German centre halves and an Australian. There we go. That'll do nicely for there. a bronze pack for that. And then third step, 3 different nationalities, and it's going to be 3 random positions. Yep. Well, 3 nationalities, 4 positions to fulfill. So let's have a look. So we've got English, hopefully that's going to get the chem. Yep. And we could do with, really want to be putting someone I'm going to use. I know that I don't use him anymore. And there we go, there's that one done. Submit that. Happy that there's nobody there that I'm going to be using. So that's as simple as that is for the first SBC that you would come to. Obviously we're going to get a 2-player pack in there, we're going to get the Xbox One home kit as a reward as well. Let's have a quick look. Might as well make this an active kit, I think. Why not? Change it for a gold rather than having a silver kit on there. Now I know a lot of people as well, just looking at the kits there, talking about the kits. Some people, I don't know why you would do it, but some people have like 2 white kits, 2 black kits because they like the designs on them. When you do go into FUT champs now, obviously with the update on the FUT champs, you're always the home team. Effectively, when you're choosing the game, when you're choosing your opponent, you're always the home team. But also the kit is your home team, your away team. That's all you choose. It's to cut out basically cherry picking matches. So I would always say to have a black and a white kit, or you know, a red and a blue kit, that sort of thing. So you can't kit clash yourself basically. So let's have a quick look at what we got in these 3 packs here. See if there's anything that we can build on the others with. Build a couple of the other squad battles with. Again, nothing of relevance there to be putting in the team. Don't think he's it's untradeable anyway, so again they'll just go into the club. Yeah, we'll make that. Don't like that select ball. These will just go into the club for some of the other SBCs to try and get through. Try and work towards some silver packs and some standard gold packs. That'd be nice. Do get a rare bronze in this one, which is not too bad. MLS, there is obviously the MLS League SBC out there, so could possibly save him for that. Again, nothing Liga, nothing Spanish, but again, you know, more players at this stage putting into the club to build up and to work towards future SBCs. Now, obviously, if you do like the content that I am putting together at the moment, it is going to improve massively. At the moment, I am just using a simple notepad with the webcam facing towards the TV. Over the course of the next 12 months, this is going to improve with new PC correct software, so I can record directly from the Xbox. So the quality is going to be much better. I'll also be able to add the effects on a lot easier and a lot better. But if you would like to sort of keep an eye on the journey for the path to perfection, also keep an eye on the journey for my channel as such, if you will, and the other content that I'm going to be putting up there for this, also for the FUT champs. I'm also competing in Gfinity tonight, which is obviously going to be with my main profile, not this one. If you could subscribe to the channel, turn on the push notifications so you keep up to date with all my new and latest videos, and also drop a like on any of the videos on there that you like the content on. Comments are always much appreciated as well. I appreciate them. Not everybody's cup of tea. Nobody's perfect. But any comments on future content, any ideas that you guys have in regards to what could be included in there, not just FIFA wise, COD, Battlefield, PUBG, whatever it might be, whatever you guys want to see really. Just be good to get a bit of involvement with yous. Now let's have a look at the 2-player pack, and I'm hoping, obviously it's a 2 gold pack, one of them's rare. Well, in fact no, it's a 2-player pack, 1 gold, 1 rare. We're hoping it's the gold that's the rare. I'm hoping that it gives us something half decent. We don't get bored, which at this stage would be daft for me to think that we were going to get. Italian, right mid, Atlanta, it is Rizzo. Now, not usable really for me with this team. 2 Calcio players, Calcio A, Calcio B player. As I say, not really usable for me, particularly in my team, or in this team, should I say, as we're sort of starting it up, because you know, everything in here is Spanish. As you can see, we've got Spanish, 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 and we've got a couple of thrown-in players there. Now, the thing I'm going to do is I've got loan De Gea and Barcher, which I got in a random loan pack from, I don't even know, to be honest with you. But I'm potentially thinking I don't have anybody else Bundesliga. Do we have? Are we going to have to knacker up the chemistry even more? Now, at this stage, playing the games at such a low level, the chemistry is not really going to affect me that much, luckily. But I would like correct players in correct positions, at least. I'm probably going to have to take a gamble here and put a complete off-chem left back and left mid in the team. However, gives me a 73 overall. Chemistry is 82. Not putting any chemistry cards on these yet, because simply I'm not going to be keeping the team. It would be a waste of chemistry cards for when I do start to buy players to improve. Now, one of the things that I could look at improving, I suppose, would be the goalkeeper. I've got a couple of thousand coins from the games that we played for the squad battles, so we can have a quick look in here. Obviously, I'm not going to be matching the leagues up because one of them's Mexican, one of them's La Liga. So let's just have a quick look for a Spanish goalkeeper. See, he looks like an okay buy. Adan. Let's just see if there's anybody else that's rated. Lopez, 83. You see, we want to be looking for a high all-rounder, if you will. So good reflexes, good positioning. High speed's always good. However, his diving and his handling is good. His kicking is okay. So we're probably going to go for an add-on at a 1,100. And he will just simply sit straight in the team. So that's absolutely fine. Let's see if we can address the right mid position, actually, whilst I'm looking at that. It's probably going to be a better option. So again, we'll swap the player. We'll simply look on the transfer market for a Spanish right mid. Gold, silver, anything that's an improvement on a 62 centre mid playing in the right mid position at this stage is obviously worthwhile. We've got 1,500 coins to spend, so I would like somebody with a fair bit of pace and okay passing. 86 pace, 71 shooting, 69 passing. Pace, great. Passing, not quite. Now, Sarabia I have used on his other profile, his man of the match card, also a couple of his perk cards I do get along with quite well. However, with his standard card, you'll see his pace there's only 76, which could be an issue. Casileo, again, another guy that I've used with perked cards. Not bad to play with at all, nice and pacey. Now I'm thinking I'm going to take a punt on Sarabia, simply because on that side anyway, I do have Rodrigo, who is blessed with 91 pace anyway. So we'll go with that. We'll roll with that to get a few squad battles out the way. Now you will look as well. Player roles, I've not really swapped anything. However, I am going to put the keeper as the captain, simply because he's one of the highest rated players on the game, on the team, should I say, on the game. That would be okay, wouldn't it? Left foot, right foot. Okay, so we want, at the moment, we want to be sticking with in swinging corners, simply because we don't have anybody there of great relevance when it comes to sort of target man or Someone that's going to just beat anybody and everybody in the air. So let's have a quick look. Let's get into a little bit of squad building and see if there's anything else that we can get through here. So obviously we want to start with the basics again. So we've already completed the let's get started. So let's have a look at the let's keep going. See if there's anything in here that could possibly open us up a couple of doors in regards to money making players, or again players that we can pop straight into the team. So we need 2 players for this one, 2 different nationalities from 2 different leagues. Could do with. I was actually hoping that he was going to be a League 2 player, but never mind. Let's have a look at strikers. We don't want to be taking him out because I do use him. Yeah, it's going to be a problem. At this stage, it's going to be a problem. I can see. I may get away with putting him in. I could do with 1 chemistry out of this. Now I'm gonna just see if I've got an English player here that will just boost that up for me, boost the chemistry up and slot in there for me. Maybe a centre mid would be nice. We do have a Prem centre mid there. Is he going to go in? He will go in and he will complete that for me as well. So not all bad. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. So we get a training card for that, and a bronze pack again. Left wing to left forward, right wing to right forward. So send both of them to the club. Now, if my knowledge serves me correctly, we do need them for this position. So let's have a look. So 3 leagues exactly, 3 nationalities, team chemistry minimum of 12. So basically any player but in the right position. Do we have a left winger? We do have a left winger. Do we have a right forward? No, we don't have a right forward. Let's see if we've got a right winger. We do have a right winger. Okay. Do we have a striker that is a different league and nationality? Let's just chuck him in and see where that leaves me. Okay, it does. So we'll apply the 2 chemistry items that we just got from the previous squad builder on here. And on here. And that is another one done. So that again, premium bronze back. Perfect links. So this one's probably going to, this is where it's going to start to get a little bit more difficult now with the players that we do have at our disposal, just sat in the club. So we can have maximum of 2 players from the same nation, maximum of 2 players from 1 club, minimum silver players, which is where we're going to struggle. 5 players overall. So let's have a look first and foremost in the centre half position. Obviously we don't want to be using somebody that we're going to be relying on, which, as I say, it does limit us at the moment because we don't have any centre halves that are silver, any CDMs that are silver, any attacking mids that are silver or that I can afford to use. Probably do have a striker there that we could use, however, there's 1 player out of many needed. Let's have a quick open of these bronze packs that we just got for the prior and see what we get out of them. You never know, there could be something in there that we could potentially use. It would be nice. So in that pack we don't really get anything of use for that SBC, and also nothing of use for the current team. Have a look in the second part. There is 3 rares in this one rather than the 1, so you never know. Again, nothing in there that's going to be slotting into the team or that we can use for the SBC. We do get a nice little 100 coins there as an added extra, which is always good. Send all them to the club. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the team that we're going to use for the first couple of squad battles, just to give you an idea of how it performs at the moment. And as I say, there will be a new video going up every day of how the team's going to be evolving, the players that we're adding, keep you up to date with it. I will only do content and record it, so you guys basically see everything, so you're not missing out on any little tricks. There will be a few sniping videos that I'm going to attach to this as well, some things that are going to help you for things like weekend league. One thing that I always do is, coming through the week, say the Tuesday, the Wednesday, the Thursday, is I'll go onto the transfer market and I'll snipe a load of squad fitness cards for between 550, 650, and then list them all over the weekend league, because I know obviously people get through a lot of them. I will then list them at a minimum of 850 to 1,000, starting at 850, buying now 1,000. Making myself, it doesn't sound like a mass amount, but at this stage, if I do that with say 20 cards over the course of the week, over the course of the weekend, then effectively I'm turning say a 10 to 15,000 investment up to sort of a 15 to 20, 25, depending on how much I put up there, making myself a nice little 10k profit on top of that. Always good when you're starting a team at this level. So this is the team that we're going to go with at the moment. As you can see, there is no sort of custom tactics apart from, I say custom tactics, I say player instructions. There's no player instructions apart from on Rodrigo, simply to benefit from his pace, put him on getting in behind, but absolutely nothing with any of the others. Also, the custom tactics I haven't touched yet, because there's absolutely no point with the team that we've got. So we'll get into the first game of gameplay. As I say, if you would like to keep up to date with this channel, with the path to perfection as it goes along, certainly drop a subscribe, turn on the notifications, like the video, also comment on any ideas and anything that you'd like to see going forward, anything that you guys have been stuck with, help with SBCs, and we'll have a quick look at the draw that it's given us as well. Quite a capable team. This is the first game that we're going to play. It's probably of a similar standard to the one that we're going to be using, in fact. But we'll go with this. Now, I would be daft at this stage to be pushing it up anywhere, because we don't know how the team's going to play. So, first and foremost, we'll play it on professional. You know, we'll go from there, and we'll work up as the games go along. Now, how are we doing for fitness? Absolutely horrendous. We don't have any fitness cards, and we're not going to get a squad fitness at this stage, just after weekend league, for 500 coins. Now, I should have floating around the club though some standard fitness cards, which we will just apply to the ones that are basically the lowest. Just to give us that little bit of consistency in the midfield, and also the right back position. And on we go into the game. So as you'll see, 74, 76, 70, 63, 67, 76. So on paper, we should be getting a result out of this, but this is FIFA. Now, majority of my attacks, just looking at that there, are going to have to come down my right, their left. In fact, no, the opposite way around. I'm going to go... Yeah, my right, their left. I'm going to try and stay away from Eric Dyer at this stage. Certainly a capable centre-half at this stage of the game, especially when I'm not playing with anybody of any quality. I'm going to leave all settings standard, not going to change anything, we'll keep it on balanced, and we'll see how we get on. First and foremost, I mean, the main thing that I want to be doing, which I should be doing, not playing passes like that, should be doing at this stage of difficulty, is simply keeping hold of possession. We will see how we get on. Wait for him to make the run past. Now hopefully we're going to have a nice little back post dink on, and 1-0 up. A nice early easy 1-0 up. One thing with the formation that we're playing against as well, with the 3 centre halves and the wing backs, is there will be gaps in the back all over the place. The midfield will be swamped, but at the back there is going to be gaps all over the place. Nice 1-0 up from the centre mid following in there. Start to press nice and early. Try and force a mistaked pass. Just like that. No, so I mean to just clear that, then I pressed a tackle and ended up with the loose ball anyway. It's not going to cause as much damage, I hope. It's a nice, simple, standard challenge. One thing you will notice as well is it's very, very rare that I will go in for a slide tackle. First of all, with these players, but secondly, it is very, very easy when you're playing online against people to pick up cards, to get players sent off, to give free kicks away and penalties away in silly positions. I'm always looking for people that are sort of primed to go in for the slide tackle, if you will, and I'll talk them into going into a slide tackle so I can maximise from their opportunity. First of all, of the player being out of position, but also the fact that I could be getting them on a booking or get myself a free kick in a good area. So I'll always go for a standard challenge, a standard, it would depend on what your controls are, standard B challenge. It's capable, it does what it needs to do, and you're going to stay on your feet. Let's see how good the keeper's kicking is. Try and hit it to the right side striker, and we'll see where we go. On the money. Now, I would, with a capable team, have sent the left mid running there. However, I don't think that he would have got onto that. Get up. Timing is key as well at this stage, sort of without teaching people how to suck eggs, headers and things like that, because as I said, there's no midfielder, there's no attacker that's, you know, a meta player that's a clinical player, if you will. So we're not going to get that advantage. So it is literally timing, taking it easy, and basically not trying stupid things. Be interesting to hear as well anybody that is you know, a better stage in the club than this one, that is competing in foot champs. If there's any nightmare stories about the home button fix, if you will, anybody accidentally press it, anybody lose any games to it, or vice versa, did anybody win any games because their opponent pressed the middle button? Now, I had quite a few backouts at the weekend, quite a few lost connections. Now, I didn't get the win, which was a bit strange. It didn't go down as a game played. I didn't get the win, and I didn't get the loss, which was a bit of a strange one, because they were all games that I was on top with. Nice little double tap there from the edge of the box with Giselo. But yeah, they were all games that I was on top. Good possession, good shots. I think they were 0-0 at the time, and connection just got lost. Now, a bit frustrating, because from my point of view, if your connection gets cut by your opponent, for example, you should be getting the win either way. It is just like them forfeiting the game, basically, which may be something that people are trying to exploit now. The fact that if they're under the cosh, so to speak, and it is 0-0, that they're trying to take advantage of the fact that they know they're going to get beat. They know they're not going to get a loss for it, so they're disconnecting the game somehow. I just don't understand the point in playing a game and having to cheat to get results. It's just beyond me. Absolutely beyond me. But we're flying at the moment in this. Just could have done with a bit more commitment there onto the back post, but never mind. 2-0 up in 35 minutes. Obviously it is only on professional difficulty at this stage, but what we want to be doing at the moment is not taking any stupid risks. We want to be getting the win to loss ratio, keeping it at a positive, and we want to be gaining as many coins and opportunities to get packs as possible, so we can simply improve on what we've got. I did expect the left mid to carry on going past the defender there. Nice little competent standing tackle, as I say. Good hands from the keeper. Now, one of the main things with the keepers that I look for, probably the only keeper that I didn't actually look for it with, was Edison, but is the handling. For anybody that's new to the game that doesn't quite understand sort of the handling, the speed, the positioning and whatnot, positioning speaks for itself. Obviously, it's the capability of them cutting down the angle for the shots. Speed is basically how quick they get from one post to the other post, how quickly they get up after being down. Reflexes is, close shots, how quickly they can get the hand to the shot. But handling is one of the big ones. Basically, that determines whether your keeper's keeping hold of the ball or parrying it into a dangerous area. I just wanted to see what his footwork was like there. Yeah, how capable his handling is, whether he's going to keep hold of the ball. Now, one of the things I do like with Edison is he's a good all-rounder, but I maximise on his kicking ability, because his delivery from a hands-out kick is second to none. When you've got fast wingers and you're aiming out for them, 9 times out of 10 I will catch the opposition with a break. I'll happily let them have a corner, I'll catch the corner, and I'll catch them on a break. But something to think about. There's some good all-round cheap goalkeepers out there, but you want to be maximising the handling, the reflexing, the positioning. Try and get something that suits the way that you're going to play. If you play short from the back, obviously you don't need to look at the kicking. You can look at the handling, the reflexes, the speed, that side of things. So, capable first half, 50-50 possession, essentially 51-49, but we'll call it 50-50. Competent on the tackles, 6 tackles, 90 pass accuracy, higher than the opposition. Bit wild with my shots, but I'm trying different players, seeing how they are with first time shots. But we are 2 goals to the good, which is always good. So on into the second half. No point in changing anybody, to be honest with you, because there's nobody of standard on the bench to be bringing on. There's nobody that's stood out there and I thought, you know what, he needs to come off. He's not doing the mustard. Now, this is the standard stadium that we're playing in at the moment. As I said earlier on, I do hate stadiums with shadows in, especially when you're playing with a black kit. It is horrendous. Might just be my old eyes, but it's never good. I knew that was a bit of a risky ball. I knew he wasn't going to have the pace to get in there in front of the centre half, but this is the whole idea of this video. It is to be getting to grips with a new team. It's to be, trying the new team, seeing how they play, seeing what works, what doesn't work with a team of this rating. Crossing and shooting obviously doesn't. So I do have Barcher sat there. It is his Dortmund card. It's only a loan card, so I'm saving him for when we either do push the difficulty up a bit, you know, an injury. I don't really want to be using him, just bringing him on as a sub now. It'd be absolutely pointless. See if we can get a back post crosser yet. Nearly. Lay this off again. Try and keep it to feet at the moment. Capable through ball and a nice little double tap composed finish. One thing I will be doing on Thursday as well, I will be doing a big pack opening. I say a big pack opening, it's going to be my main profile squad battle rewards, my weekend league rewards, and also any of the SBCs that I do through the week. Obviously there is the new SBC that should have been put up there in advanced, the 4 SBCs marking matchups as well. I'll be getting them done. But yeah, I'll be doing a pack open and then see if we can have any luck and see if we can find anything that will improve that team ready for the upcoming weekend league. As I say, I will be competing in Gfinity tonight as well. If that goes well, it is going to be something else that I'm going to be working on putting some videos together for. Sort of my path as to how that's going to go. But as I say, with this one, this is literally for people that are new to the game, that are new to Ultimate Team, or that haven't even tried Ultimate Team before and want to see what it's about, and you know, want to see how difficult it is, or effectively easy it is to get into the game. And as you can see, you know, 5 games in, no money spent on it. I have a team that's capable. Well, professional difficulty. We're playing this squad battle app. Certainly not looking at competing online until we're probably up to about 50 games. By that point, we should have, you know, we should have had a fair few good rewards. We should have improved quite a bit in certain areas. So it'll, you know, give me a good bit of good standing, a bit of good ground, my ability plus the team's ability to get some results out there. As I say, if you would like to keep up to date with things, if you would like to keep up to date with this channel, with the Path to Perfection, also with the main profiles, pack openings, weekend league successes, SBCs, certainly hit the subscription button and turn on the push notifications. Obviously add you know, any comments that you have, as I say as well. Just wandered offside there. Any comments that you have in regards to future content, anything that you'd like to see, certainly pop them down. I'll be sure to answer. We should be pushing out at the moment around a video a day, and we will be working up from there in regards to quality of content, quality of what you're actually viewing, basically. But also for anybody that is starting up, as I say, that is going to be keeping an eye on this, the quality of the team as well, the quality of the gameplay, how things are going to improve. I mean, what you've got to see here is we're 3-0 up. We're using a very standard team. Nobody that stands out in regards to, obviously there's no black cards, no perk cards, there's no chemistry cards in any of them. The actual chemistry of the team's quite low, the overall rating of the team's quite low. We are only playing on professional, but we are competently getting the result. So it's going to be a work in progress for you guys to keep an eye on, and obviously you'll be able to see then, for anybody that is starting up, anybody that's maybe been struggling, or anybody that just wants a few sort of tips and ideas on how to grow their ultimate team, essentially. You'll be able to sort of get some pointers, get some tips off it.
Good forward play from them. Let's go! Excellent piece of defensive play. Under some pressure, I must.
Cheeky little back heel. Now I do want to try and get Rodrigo on a run there, but there was just simply nobody in a good position for me to be laying it off to. Going for a back post cross, not quite deep enough. Did get up above the defender, but nowhere near on target. We'll go through after the game as well how the point rewards work for this, and how to maximise the points that you are getting from it, sort of the stages that maybe you should be aiming for, you know, in squad battles starting off. That's a bit of a soft free kick to be given away there, never mind. Yeah, the sort of positions where you should be aiming to finish with a sort of starting off team, or a team of this standard, if you will. There's always going to be a fair bit of risk involved in pushing difficulties up at this stage, and you're probably risking doing yourself out of some easy points, if you will, at trying to push it up to world class with a team as competent. Because although we're playing well now, the difficulty is completely different to career mode, basically. So I could play my career mode with this team on say legendary quite competently. However, if I tried to play with this team on legendary on squad battles, I would probably undoubtedly get mullered, because the game's just designed ultimate team. They're giving you rewards, they don't want to give you rewards. So if you're playing with a mediocre team legendary, it's just not going to let you have it. You'll come against just simple players, Lukaku, Ronaldo. I say simple players, Ronaldo, but Lukaku, Lacazette, Jamie Vardy, Timo Werner, they will just shred you, absolutely shred you. The game will take advantage of the weaknesses in your team, so slow centre halves, slow full-backs, players out of position, and the goalkeepers they'll be on steroids, basically. So nice, competent 3-0 win. So one of the main things that we need to be looking for when you're first starting off, when you're first getting into squad battles, is first and foremost keeping a clean sheet. 594 coins, not the best, could be better, but we want to be looking at the skill rewards. So the higher the skill rewards, the higher the points, the higher the coins, basically. And you want to be pass accuracy, 84. We should really be looking at aiming at getting that to 90. Obviously I was trying a few different things there, a few back post crosses which probably wasted possession, which needlessly wasted possession, but as I say, this is just a trial. This is so you guys can get an idea of how to improve your team, and how to start up yourself, and what you should be looking for. So possession, tackles, not giving away fouls, not being offside, maximising corners, shot accuracy, pass accuracy, as we said, keeping a clean sheet. Now there is tiers on the goals as well. A nice standard 1,000 points for that, which gets us into bronze, which is, you know, capable at this stage. Now the tiers on the goals, as I say, you want to be getting above 3 minimum, but you want to be aiming more for the above 5 goals. 5 goals in a clean sheet means that you're basically going to get, as long as you've not done anything horrendous in the game, whether it be a red card or I don't know, give a penalty away, anything like that, you're going to be getting the maximum amount of points possible for the club. So obviously 5 goals, clean sheet, happy days, you're sailing. If you're doing that for say 4-8 games consistently, maybe you could look at then at pushing up the difficulty. Maybe your team is capable and you can push up the difficulty, and then again you're looking at improving your team, and you're looking at being able to do that again on a high difficulty. 5 goals, clean sheet every time. So let's have a quick look at the rank and the rewards. So really speaking, this week on this channel, on this profile, we would be capable of hitting gold 1, gold 2, gold 3 possibly pushing into Elite 3 and 2. The rewards that we're going to be looking at, obviously the Premium Gold Players Pack is a great one. We're going to get the Japan kit, because obviously it is the Lunar New Year coming up. Nice 12.5, 13,000 coins. Obviously you get 30, you see, Gold 1, you do get less coins by 600, however you get an extra pack. It's a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack as well, so it's a 15k pack, so it makes sense we're pushing into the Gold 1 there. But yeah, we want to be looking at getting the Premium Gold Player Pack, the two Jumbo Premium Gold Packs, and obviously the 13,000 coins. 13,000 coins, you know, we spend that on one player for this club, or two players for this club, and it's going to massively improve it. You know, a good left, right mid that's got good passing, average shooting, good pace. Two centre mids, a strong and a playmaker. Possibly another centre half, and also another striker, or another striker. Plus, then you've also got the sort of pack look, if you will, of what we possibly get in the Premium Gold Player Pack. Could be something in there. Team of the Week, possibly make a fair bit of money off it. Also, we could just get a good prime player out of there that will slot straight into the team. But this week we are going to be working towards getting Gold 3, Gold 2, Gold 1. Anywhere around there is going to be good. Let's have a quick look at what we got for daily objectives. This is something else that we should be working towards as well. Just simple daily objectives. Just play 350 coins for playing any game across any game mode. Applied a couple of fitness cards there to the players before the game, and another 400 coins. And then obviously we've got the weeklies here as well. Now the weeklies are going to be hard at the moment because we're not going to be playing on the online games. So the Brazil kit we're not going to get. Score 10 goals with players from the Bundesliga. We don't have a Bundesliga player in the team, but if I can find a Spanish Bundesliga player, I will probably slot him in just to get that, because I think that these are going to be for 2-player packs, I would guess. Play 15 games, we'll do that over the course of the week. Score 10 goals using first time shots, we'll do that over the course of the week. Obviously with headers directly from corners and your standard first time shots. And apply 2 squad fitness consumables, we'll do that over the course of the week as well. Just as we go along and we start to do a bit of sniping going through the midweek. Now, as I say, guys, if you would like to keep up to date with things, not just only with this profile and with the path to perfection, but also on the main profile as well, keeping up to date with the Gfinity side of things, keeping up to date with the FUT Champs. Also, as I say, there's going to be the pack open on Thursday for the main squad battle rewards and the main weekend league rewards. Certainly subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications so you can keep up to date with everything, and drop a like on the videos there. As I say, comment on any information that you have on what you would like to see, if there's any other games that you guys play that you'd like to see content on. Also, if there's anything that you'd like me to try with this club that you don't want to take the risk with your own for the fear of losing. This is what this channel's about. This is what this particular path to perfection is about. It's so I can try things, I can get the losses, rather than you guys getting it into your club, if you will. So certainly, you know, comment on custom tactics, put some custom tactics down that you want me to try and use. Maybe give me an idea on some formations that you'd like me to try out, you know, see if I can get results off them for you, see how they work for you. But yeah, as I say, subscribe, turn on the notifications, like. If there's anything that you need, certainly drop a comment. That is me out for now. Laters, and enjoy your week.